What happens when the pressure of being married to one of the world's biggest pop stars collides with the chaos of new motherhood and non-stop internet speculation? Hailey Bieber just gave the most unfiltered interview of her life, and trust me, you need to hear what she finally said about her life with Justin. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we're diving into celebrity, drama, and real stories behind the headlines every single day. Hailey Bieber just graced the cover of Vogue Italia, and this wasn't your average glamorous shoot. This time it was raw, emotional, and shockingly real. Hailey opened up about what it's really like to be married to Justin Bieber, while navigating postpartum struggles and being crushed by a non-stop wave of divorce rumors. And the timing couldn't be more relevant. This interview dropped on July 23rd. Just as speculation about their relationship hit an all-time high dot in the interview, Hailey held nothing back. She spoke honestly about living through one of the most vulnerable chapters of her life, the aftermath of giving birth to her son, Jack Blues, in August 2024. She described the postpartum period as one of the most delicate and overwhelming experiences she's ever had. But what made it even harder? Doing it while reading endless headlines questioning whether her marriage was falling apart. Hailey says, the internet's obsession with claiming she and Justin are unhappy or heading for divorce drives her crazy. She admits it's hard to explain just how much that kind of negativity messes with your mind. She describes her current reality as a crazy life, but not in the way people think. The version of her life that exists online, she says, is completely distorted. Her real life is the one she shares with her child, her husband, and the people who actually know and love her, not the one created by strangers. Behind screens, what stands out most is how Hailey confronts the disconnection between her public image and her private truth. In her words, the internet has built a narrative around her that's flat out wrong. And instead of staying silent, she's finally setting the record straight. This kind of honesty is rare in celebrity interviews, especially when it comes to addressing rumors about a marriage. The fact that she's choosing to speak now during such a sensitive time makes it clear the pressure has become too heavy to ignore. The interview also features insight from her longtime friend Kendall Jenner, who paints a different picture of Hailey, one that most people never see. Kendall says Hailey is incredibly nurturing, almost maternal. She even revealed that whenever she's having a panic attack or health anxiety, Hailey is the first one to rush over and take care of her. This shows a completely different side of Hailey, someone who, despite struggling privately, is still showing up for the people she loves. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Back in May, Hailey did another Vogue cover where she defended her relationship with Justin. She said she was genuinely shocked that the criticism hadn't stopped, not even after she announced her pregnancy. After 7 years together and the birth of a child, she thought people would finally move on. But instead, the judgment has only intensified. This clearly caught her off guard and speaks to something deeper about how we treat celebrity relationships. Revealing to see that Hailey believed marriage and motherhood might protect her from online hate. But instead, those milestones seem to amplify it. The more personal her life becomes, the more public interest grows. The public's obsession with her relationship isn't fading, it's evolving. And for someone trying to raise a child and build a future, that has to be exhausting. One of the most powerful parts of the interview is when Hailey credits Justin with helping her cope with the spotlight. She admits that Justin has faced more scrutiny than anyone she knows, and he's been dealing with it since childhood. His advice to her? You can't win. He told her not to even try to win in the court of public opinion because it's a battle you're never going to win. It's brutal, but it's also real. That advice offers insight into Justin's own scars from fame, and how those experiences are now helping Hailey through her own public storm. Justin's been famous since he was a teenager. He's never known adult life outside the spotlight. And now he's helping Hailey navigate that same pressure with wisdom he's had to learn the hard way. It shows that behind the tabloid stories, their relationship is actually grounded in mutual support and shared understanding of what it means to be watched constantly. What's also significant here is the shift we're seeing from both Hailey and Justin. In recent months, they've been noticeably quieter online. Fewer posts, fewer appearances, and now we know why. They're protecting their peace. They're focusing on family. This silence hasn't been a mystery, it's been a strategy. And this interview confirms they're choosing mental health and privacy over fame and noise. Social media only adds more pressure. Every photo, every post, or the lack of one sparks new speculation. For Hailey, that means no break, no privacy. And now that she's a mother, it's not just about her anymore. She has to think about how these public narratives could affect her child in the future. That's a new layer of responsibility and fear that most people can't understand unless they've lived it. What's especially telling is how Hailey defines the difference between her real life and her public life. She's learned how to separate the online version of herself from the person she actually is. That shows remarkable strength. Most people crumble under that kind of pressure. She's still standing. And not just standing, she's speaking out. By doing this interview, Hailey's taking back control of her story. She's not letting rumors define her anymore. And yes, this may invite more headlines, but she's drawing a line and saying, enough. That's a bold move in a world that profits from your silence. Her bond with Kendall Jenner also shines a light on how she maintains a strong support system in her life. Kendall calling her maternal shows that Hailey's kindness and care don't stop with her family, they extend to her friendships. That kind of emotional consistency is rare in Hollywood, and it speaks volumes about her character. And Justin? He's not just a superstar in the background. He's a key player in how Hailey has learned to survive fame. Their shared experiences, their long relationship, and now their journey to parenthood, it all weaves into a story that's much more grounded and complicated than the tabloids suggest. As Hailey continues to grow her brand, raise her son, and hold her marriage together under impossible scrutiny, this interview reminds us she's human. She's not perfect. She's figuring it out just like everyone else, only she has to do it with millions of people watching. Her story is one of resilience, vulnerability, and grace under pressure. This interview doesn't just give us celebrity gossip, it holds up a mirror to the way we consume public lives. It challenges us to rethink what we expect from people in the spotlight, and maybe it encourages us to offer a little more grace. If you found this deep dive as powerful as I did, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell, because this story isn't over. There's more coming. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about Hailey's approach to handling the constant criticism? Is she redefining what it means to protect your peace in the public eye? I'll see you in the next video, where we keep uncovering the real stories behind the headlines.